Indonesia. So beneath the lights of Jalan Besar Stadium, the battle for a place in the semi-finals of the ASEAN Hyundai Cup 2026 begins. Singapore in red, going from left to right on your screens. They are in pole position and they need to just avoid defeat to secure their place in the final four of ASEAN's biggest event. Indonesia in white, on the other hand, they must win to continue their journey through this tournament, which is the jewel in the crown of ASEAN football. Just the 1 point separating these sides, and it's a fierce and competitive rivalry between these two nations. An entire campaign resting on what unfolds here this evening. 11 previous meetings between these nations in the ASEAN Championship. Singapore with 5 wins, Indonesia with 3. The other 3. Confusion at the back. Who was defense early on? And Baker, who has been lethal, wasn't able to convert. What a chance for Indonesia. Coming together there between Izwan and Mala and Shah Shahiran, rescuing his nation. Super stuff. Well, you saw with the celebrations there, almost like he scored. That might be as good as getting a goal. So early pressure for the team in red. This is whipped in. And straight to Izwan. He's taken some contact on his left boot. And there have been changes to the laws of the game to try and move things on a little bit quicker. Of course, with the goalkeeper. Can't have him leaving the... has won the free kick. 33-year-old Mark Klok. And began his career in Utrecht. He's played in Bulgaria, Scotland and England before moving to Indonesia in 2017. Received his citizenship in November of 2020, and he helped Indonesia to the semi-finals at the 2022 ASEAN Championship campaign, scoring 2 goals at that tournament. Patinama. Oh, that's a good ball into the channel for Hay. First time cross. The white shirts were late to arrive. Offside. Here's the decision once again. If Hami isn't going to be able to continue, we can look at Shawal Anwar to come on and perhaps bring Song Young into the middle of the park. Joel Chu is another option to play in that part of the pitch. Farhan Zulkifli, another winger. You've got Saifullah Akbar. There's a midfielder. He hasn't really seen any minutes at this tournament. Ragnar Manguin. That's good work by Lionel Tan once again. Touch tight on his attacker. Finds a pass inside to Song Leon. It's Song who unleashes a shot. Patinama with the block. Ilhan. That's that run up for a throw. Not afraid to have a go. He's had a couple of shots already. Both have been blocked from range. "32-year-old Song Yong, such an important player." Sharing a bit of a joke there, Reinders and Ilhan. So 2 good saves made by Chaya Supriyadi. Song with the delivery, the outswinger, whistle has gone. Looks like it might have been Ilhan who was involved. Yes, it was Ilhan. A bit of holding, a bit of grappling. in the box. What you'd expect as a footballer. I thought the referee had actually pointed for another corner. He's changed his mind. It's going to be a free kick to Indonesia. Well, initially he was pointing towards the corner. He's just changed his call, so it will be a free kick for Indonesia in the 35th minute. What has been a pretty thrilling contest so far. Played in front of a great crowd. Plenty of noise here at Jalan Besar. Players can't have any complaints about the playing surface as well. Wonderfully maintained. So Tom Hay will be stepping up to take this. He's got quality, and he scored a brilliant goal from a free kick against Timor-Leste. From a similar sort of position on the other side of the pitch. Let's see how he does here. It's Hay, couldn't quite get the tip when he needed it. The 31-year-old with 3 international goals for his nation since making his debut on the 26th of March 2024 against Vietnam. Former Netherlands youth international from under 15 to under 21 level. Spent almost all of his playing career in the Netherlands. More than 230 Eredivisie appearances. As we have a look at the team stats again. A little bit closer now in terms of the attempts. Indonesia up to 4. And here they come again. Starting to get stretched a little bit. Singapore's defense. Pamungkas. Patinama with the cutback. Too much on that from Tom Hay. So I think he'll be pretty pleased with most of what he's seen so far, Gavin Lee, from his side. As we edge towards half-time. It's done. Norada. Ilhan. Taken down well. Clever with the back heel. Song. Good switch. Out to Glenn Quay. 3 red shots in the box. It's Glenn Quay who goes for goal. Just been off balance as he hit that. Quay. Recently moving to the Lion City Sailors, formerly with Tampines Rovers, Glenn Quay. Scored 6 goals, picked up 3 assists in 18 Singapore Premier League appearances. Hami. Patient in possession, happy to go all the way back and recycle and start once more. After a lively start from Indonesia, it's Singapore who have been very much in control. Good chances as well. Song Yong and Ilhan Fandi had opportunities to test Chaya Supriyadi. A bit too much pace on that pass for Lionel Tan to deal with. Dare not look back at this one. Mahmoud to make that pass. Here's Shane Patinama. Chopped in towards Baker. Marler rolls well. And Reinders winning back for the team in white. Hayes gets it outside. Wahyu Prasetyo over the head of Baker. Experience of Haris Harun just leaning into Mitch Baker. On the corner here. Or throw in rather for the away side. Patinama. And that is it, the whistle for half-time in Singapore. Halfway there, coming into this contest, needing just a point to progress into the final four. Shah Shahiran has certainly been the player of that first half, denying Baker a big chance in the first couple of minutes of this match. Well, there should have been a goal for Indonesia, but Shah Shahiran was there to deny them. And then Singapore had opportunities through Song Eun-yong and Ilhan Fandi, forcing saves from Cahya Supriyadi. So plenty of action at both ends, lots of chances for both sides, but we are still awaiting our first goal of this contest. Half-time at Jalan Besar, Singapore 0, Indonesia 0.